Jeez, that was long. That was long. I'm sorry for everyone. I'm sorry that we're delayed, but we're back. We're good.
All
Rashawn,
right.
take it away.
Thank you, Ronald 757. I appreciate it. All right. Okay. Good evening, everybody. Sorry for the delay too. I'm your favorite host, Rashawn 757. Mr. Ronald 757 on my left hand side. 5 Josh said he was showing up, but he's cut. He'll join us later on, right? On
Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully. All right. Keys for the Ravens. Ravens and Saints game Monday Night Football. Um, Ravens up 7-0 right now. The keys for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson. He gotta get hot. He gotta get going right now. And for the Ram, not the Rams, the Ravens defense got to show up. The Saints offense, quarterback situation wise, is kind of ridiculous right now, and the Saints defense is kind of iffy.
we got Andy
Other,
Dalton playing.
yeah, they got yeah, that quarterback.
The Red Rifle.
Yeah, used to be the red rifle. Used to be. Lamar Jackson back to pass. He threw it too high. All right. NFL Week 9. Fly Eagles fly. 8-0. We all knew that was coming. Who can stop the Eagles? That's my question. Who can stop the Eagles?
Um, see, I don't know. Let me look at their schedule. Matter of fact, I'll put this up.
And Marcus, somebody hurt for the Saints too, by the way. Wait, how'd you do that?
Oh, this doesn't look good.
Oh my gosh, how did you do that?
Mm,
For the view. Wait, do that again. Do it again. Do it again for a second. Wait. How did you do that? That's my question. How did you do that?
I gotta get used to this. Um,
We
I
could
don't
probably use
know.
some. Go to Google. Hit Google for a second.
Wait, let
We
me
can,
type in the Eagles real quick.
because we can do this. We can get the web. We can go to watch some film or something. Right?
All right.
We have to watch the game during the same time. On the NFL app if you got it on there. Right?
All right.
So I think. Shoot, I wonder you can get the game on the. We probably
No.
can though. But anyway, go to the pull up again. Let's see what's going on. Cause yo, we can do this. Shoot, we
Hold
can
on.
look at any.
Let me start a new tab up. Cause I want to pull up the Eagles schedule.
Yeah, I could probably do it on my end too, right?
I don't know.
That's okay. That's all
Okay.
right.
Okay.
We'll go. All right, here we go. What you got? Okay, so
So
zoom
this
in for a
is the
sec.
Eagles schedule.
Can you zoom in for a second?
Can I zoom in? Well, let me.
Hold on.
I can't. Okay. There it is. Let's zoom in a little bit.
Okay, so this is what the schedule looked like for the Eagles. So if you was watching, I'm glad Owen got this up here. Thank God for Owen. I don't know what to do. Okay, so the Eagles got y'all got the Colts this week. No. Y'all got the
Next
Commanders.
week.
They got okay. So the Eagles got okay. So the Eagles got the Commanders, right? Okay.
Right.
So you guys remember what I said a week ago on the last episode we did that the Eagles might get beat, but they're not gonna get beat by the Washington Commanders. What I saw yesterday against Minnesota, they got a good team, but I don't see the Commanders beating the Eagles. Okay.
Well, yeah, it just goes to the Eagles can do whatever they want to on offense.
Yeah.
So I don't think the Commanders are gonna stop them. Realistically, I don't see them
Mm-hmm.
losing. Probably
Probably when they
maybe
say probably when
maybe.
they play the Cowboys on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough defense.
Because the Cowboys, they are looking at chops. They are looking at chops when their last matchup they played.
Um,
Go ahead.
and then yeah, they face the Colts. I don't see them losing against the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
The Packers,
The Packers, they having
I
an up
don't
and down
know.
season this season. They've having an up and down season this season because I saw the Detroit game yesterday. Aaron Rodgers is not the same guy we saw years ago. Beating the Packers, no, beating the Lions a bunch of times, beating the Bears a bunch of times, beating Minnesota a bunch of times. We saw him lose in Minnesota week one. Kind of think
Right.
about it. So Aaron Rodgers look like he's tanking right now. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're not tanking in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely not tanking. Aaron Rodgers is not the one to tank. He called out his wide receivers.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing for calling the wide receivers out. I'm not mad at him for saying it. I would have called him out, called the wide receivers out myself too. Like I'm getting paid millions of dollars just to throw to y'all, and you guys are not helping me the entire time. That's what I would have said though.
But yeah, Rashawn, do you see the Eagles losing anytime soon? Well, in this
Who?
the rest of their schedule, do you see them losing? Cause I pretty much don't. Maybe the Titans can give them a
If the
run.
Cowboys,
But I
if,
don't
if the
think
Cowboys stay healthy, I will say yes. But the same sentence, I'm gonna say no because this is an Eagles team that's like hungry for a NFC East title.
shout out to Nick Sirianni too, the head coach of the
Yes,
Philadelphia
yes,
Eagles.
he finally
He
got
made,
it going. Finally,
yeah, he was the offensive coordinator for the Colts, and he's really flourished, you know, with his own team. So shout out to him.
for the viewers watching, the Baltimore Ravens just scored a touchdown. By the way, you watching on ESPN, they just scored a touchdown. By the way, it's 13-0 right now. But I don't see the Eagles losing a game right now. I would say the Cowboys might get them, but well, no matter of fact, it's up in the air right now. Kind of think about it in the NFC East because the Giants are playing well, the Cowboys in the wild card, the Eagles are doing something. So Washington, they getting there, but I don't see them making the playoffs. So they in the hunt, but I don't see them making the playoffs though.
Yeah, me neither.
So on go over to the NFC East schedule in the NFC East standing so far for the viewers watching, please. By the way, thank you.
Of course, the NFC. Okay, let me go to the
Yo,
NFC.
this technology joint is crazy, bro.
The NFC. I'll go NFC. Uh, I'll do you one even better. The
All
playoff
right, go.
picture.
I got you. It's NFL. It's NFL.com, right?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
going a little bit slow.
Cause I want to, cause wow, this is good for the viewers watching. This is our first time actually experiencing. Okay, so this right now, right, for the playoffs, right, so far, right?
Right, right.
Okay, so put a circle around the Bills for a second, Bills and Chiefs for a second in the hunt. Okay, okay, so now for those of y'all, for the viewers watching, that's Bills fans. I'm not saying no names, but as the Bills fans, okay, y'all lost to the Jets, right? Y'all still got first place. So the AFC East teams got winning records. All I'm saying is it is up in the air right now for the AFC East title. You got the Jets playing. You got the Jets finally playing good ball. The Dolphins playing good ball. The Bills playing good ball. The Patriots will we're getting there. We're in the hunt. We're in the bubble. We're on the bubble right now. So all I'm saying is this: from the AFC East, it's wide open. Okay, what you what you
It
think
is.
on?
You talking the AFC is what both conferences are wide open right now.
Yeah, it's wide open in the air right now, which is all I'm saying. I'm glad that like the AFC East teams are actually got winning records, not no 2-5 starting out in the season and miss the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll pull up the standings. I'll pull
Okay,
up the
please.
division standings.
I got you.
I mean, that's small. I don't know how that looks on there. It looks small. Let me go on. Let me go on ESPN.
All right, I got you. Yo, I can't believe we're actually doing this so far. This is good. Okay.
Oh, standings. All right. Zooming on these.
All right. Make it look okay. So make it a little bigger for a second, if you can. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Zoom in. Zoom in a little bit close. Okay. So I know that. Okay. So look at the AFC East getting the standing for the AFC division title so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Patriots, they're close to getting 6 wins. So overall, it's wide open. I'm not saying who's gonna win the division. It's wide open. Okay.
It is wide open, but at the same time, the Patriots, there hasn't really been good play from them.
No, you're right. You're
So
right
they
about that.
might, so they might get left behind if they don't, turn things around.
Yeah. You look at the AFC North, between Baltimore and Cincinnati. It's gonna be complicated. Okay.
Tough division because the
Yeah.
Browns got it too.
And check this out. The Colts got second place.
Miraculously, it's that tie. That
Put
tie.
put put a
That
put a put a
tie.
circle. Hey, put a circle around that for me.
That tie in that one loss. That
Mm-hmm.
no, we got 5 losses.
Right.
It's better than Jacksonville and Houston 6 losses. But that tie is really it's kind of hindering the Colts
Mm.
when it comes to draft position.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, we are in second place, so that's something to look forward to. But more on the Colts later, I promise y'all.
Jacksonville and Houston, they can go for a draft pick in next year's draft. So I ain't too surprised. Kansas City, they balling out. Um, Chargers. It's gonna be between Kansas City and the Chargers in the playoff. Probably, you know. And the Raiders and the Broncos, they might get a draft pick.
The Broncos are dreadful. They're disappointing.
Yeah, they always been disappointing. The- But do you think the Raiders might fire Josh McDaniels though?
See, my dad, my dad and I were talking about this. I don't think that they are.
They can't
I think
fire
they're
him. This
gonna.
is his first year.
I
They
think
ain't
they're
gonna
gonna.
fire him.
Yeah, I think they're gonna keep them.
See, my thing, you got to Josh. You got to build around. You got to build around Josh McDaniels. That's how I see it. Because that's the reason why he didn't had that. He had that talent, all that talent he had in Denver, but he ain't had no support. John Elway didn't get no support for that coaching staff.
My dad did have a good point though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I
So,
gotta say
some,
something myself.
he said some coaches were made just to be the offensive coordinator and
Exactly.
coordinators. Maybe Josh McDaniels is just a coordinator. So, but if we look at the NFC East, I mean, we just talked about it. I
Yeah,
mean,
we did.
Philly's running away with that division.
And the
Me and Dallas
Cowboys
just
in
have
second
to
place. So the Cowboys got the Packers this Sunday on Fox at 4:25 on Fox. So it'd be a funny suspicion when the Cowboys win that game. For the viewers watching, Josh said he ain't gonna make it tonight. So Josh, you watching? We got you, man.
and look at the NFC North. I mean,
That's crazy.
Minnesota
AFC,
7-1.
they got first place. I can see, bro. I can see Minnesota win that division. I don't see the Packers winning out.
Yeah, Minnesota's gonna run away with it. Now,
Yep.
I gotta ask you, just
Yeah. Go ahead. You good? Go
are are
ahead.
Mi- are Mi- are the Minnesota Vikings contenders?
Cool. Now look back on 2017 season when they beat up on everybody and they lost. They beat the Saints that Minnesota Miracle by Stephon Diggs, right?
No,
And then they folded in Philadelphia in the cold. They looked lost in the NFC championship game when they lost to the Eagles to get the Super Bowl. Cause I said I think I told you this a long time ago. I said they're not gonna beat the Eagles in the cold. Remember I told you that years ago.
you just say that.
I mean they're good. Watch it. They're a good indoor team. But when they play outdoor team, when they go in the outdoor when it's cold, they fold.
That's the win in the conference though, and 4-0 at home.
I know that's crazy. Ain't that crazy?
I mean, man, might have to check out more Vikings games.
Yeah, might as
And
well. What's
and let
up?
let me talk about Chicago.
All right, go ahead.
Justin Fields is a good quarterback.
Uh huh.
He broke didn't wasn't his didn't he break Michael Vick's record in a rushing record in the game?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he if Chicago was if they had a good team around him, they
Hmm.
would be good. They would be good. And Detroit's Detroit. I mean,
Detroit, they did now. Let me say something about Detroit fans, about Detroit Lions. Okay, before we go to the NFC South, they look phenomenal against the Packers yesterday. Okay, so what I feel about the Packers losing to Detroit, this is the first time I've seen Aaron Rodgers fold against the Detroit Lions since when he got hurt on Thanksgiving when he lost to Detroit on Thanksgiving 2013 when Matt Flynn took over when he got hurt. That's what this started. That same game they played. Yes, that what that started remind me of. What you think?
thing about Detroit is I like Dan Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's the head coach that you need to
Yeah.
really fire up your team. But it's Detroit. You're not gonna win it in Detroit. Um,
No, you saw.
Jared Goff, he's good, but he's not. I I don't know what to do.
Mm,
Detroit's just always gonna be that team that's just meh, if anything. So I don't know. The NFC South is a mess. I would say. I mean, Carolina is a disaster. Saints are near a disaster.
mm-hmm.
Atlanta is actually a bright spot in
All
the
right.
NFC South, and Tampa's disappointing.
I think the thing about Tampa Bay, they got a good. Well, Tom Brady, he should have lost the game, but you know how Tom Brady beat Tom Brady, you know. But I seen it happen when he was
That
on my Patriots.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Tom Brady fan, but that was an amazing drive at the end of the
Yes, it
day.
was.
Like he just went boop 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 and just it just it, I I've never seen someone I've never seen a quarterback just do it like him. Like he just oh man, but yeah, the NFC South is gonna. Personally, I'm going for the Falcons just because I like chaos. But I I don't know. I don't think the Buccaneers. Was this a turnaround game for them? Was it was this was this their momentum? Like now
Hmm.
we can string up together some wins. What do you think, Rashawn?
I think it was a turnaround game for them. Yes, because they lost at Baltimore a few weeks ago. They lost to Carolina, and I think this is a turnaround game that they can finally. They still got first place in that division, but I think it's in between the Falcons and the Buccaneers for that NFC South title.
And Buccaneers actually played a team that we're gonna talk about in the
That's
NFC
what.
West right now
Yes,
on Sunday. So
Seattle.
Seattle,
It's now,
Seattle.
hey, for the viewers watching, international people watching on Sunday. Over here is breakfast and where they playing in Dubai?
In Germany.
Oh, breakfast with Germany at 9:30 at 9 o'clock on NFL Network for the viewers watching. If you want to watch a game on Sunday in your area.
Rashawn, you see it though. 6-3 for the
Yeah, that's
Seattle
something. That's
Seahawks.
something. They beat. Hey, it's good between Seattle and San Francisco. What we seen on the screen right now? It's good between Seattle and San Francisco.
Rashawn, who is Seattle's quarterback?
That's what I said.
Oh
That's
no
what I
no.
said.
Wait, who's their quarterback? I'm confused. Who's their
Me
quarterback?
too. Geno Smith.
No.
This is this
What?
is this. Hold on, hold on. I
What is
gotta
it?
I gotta play this clip for a second. Hold on. I gotta. If you're watching, I might get in trouble for this, but I might get in trouble for this
Geno,
though. But
Geno Smith is the quarterback in 2022.
hold on. Hold on.
Wait, he
I gotta play this
started.
clip. That's what Seattle fans feel like right now. What that video just thought about. What you think on?
I, I like watching Geno Smith play. Like he runs a cool, calm, collective offense.
Hmm.
Nothing too difficult for him.
No,
Nothing
it's like he feel it's like Pete Carroll feel comfortable making
right.
him the quarterback. That's what I saw yesterday against Arizona yesterday afternoon
Like,
on Red Zone yesterday.
he's making him feel comfortable, and that's
Yes.
what you need from Geno Smith in 2022.
Hmm. That's what you need.
Um,
Yeah.
the way that this division is shaking out right now,
Hmm.
I definitely feel like Seattle is going to win this division.
Because between Seattle and San Francisco, who can stop? Who can stop? Well, now the L.A. Rams, they look terrible.
Hey man,
They look they look. I'm
the
not I'm not even gonna sweat. They look depleted right now.
the Los Angeles Lions are just bad. They're,
The St.
I
Louis
mean,
Lions.
it's
You hear me on
the
the St.
the
Louis Lions.
the Detroit Rams, the LA Lions, whatever you want to call them back to when they were in St. Louis because they're playing like they're in St. Louis.
They playing like the
Bad.
when it when they hit. I never get. They playing like the old like Rams team like from 2000 when they lost to the Saints in the wild card round. That would have started That would have started remind me of.
And I don't know if it's a Super Bowl hangover or,
It's still a super. It's a
but
super. I think it's Super Bowl hangover.
but you would think they would have been out of the hangover by now.
Yeah,
But
they
we
would be on a
don't.
hangover. You're right. You're right about that.
And then Arizona, I mean, Kyler Murray's just concerned about playing a Call of Duty. He's not even concerned about winning football games. He wants to go home and play Call of Duty.
Or play Madden.
No, Call of Duty. He's a big Call of Duty fan. So
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You're right about that.
so the new Modern Warfare came out.
For the viewers
Modern
watching,
Warfare.
if you guys want to get the Modern Warfare game, go ahead and get it. It's gonna be in stores and for Thanksgiving week on.
No, it's already out, but
No, it's already out. I'm sorry, it's already out by now.
mhm.
I'm apologize. It's already out by now.
but yeah, he's concerned about play. He's concerned about doing that the winning football game.
And making money on the Nissan Heisman House commercials. That's all he worth. Him, Baker
And may
Mayfield, all of them.
and maybe Cliff Kingsbury is out because
I, I think he done by this season. I hate to say he done.
I think there's gonna be a lot of coach firing.
He run that college. You saw what happened to Chip Kelly. He didn't do well with Philly.
But
He ended up. But
Cliff
here's the
Kingsbury wasn't even qualified.
say what?
He wasn't even qualified for the Texas for
For the
Arizona
King,
because at Texas Tech he was bad.
he was terrible at Texas. Yeah, he was terrible at Texas Tech because he had Baker Mayfield at the time at Texas Tech, and didn't know he went from Texas A&M to Texas Tech, and he didn't have a good record at Texas Tech. When I look back on it now, that team he got in Texas Tech, it didn't even grow. And once Patrick Mahomes was there,
It's, yeah, it's yeah. I don't know what they do with Arizona either.
because I'm like,
Kyler Murray just doesn't do it for me.
yeah. Anywho, my favorite topic: college football. No, Week 10 preview so far.
Hmm.
So I kind of want to go with the Cowboys over the Packers. Mike McCartney's homecoming. Okay, but I still think that the Packers might be in big trouble if they don't win on Sunday. Okay,
Maybe. Um, I think the Cowboys will win this as well.
because if they can set their defense up
Man, that
like
defense.
they did against Chicago, they can probably expose Aaron Rodgers. And you know Mike McCartney want to expose Aaron Rodgers this Sunday. You know he want to do that. Him and Dan Quinn probably talking right now as we speak, and down there in Dallas right now.
It's like they got Robert Mathis and LT playing on like the same. Like it's just they have a good defensive front. It's just amazing. And yeah. If only and the offense is okay as well. They have an okay offense.
Okay. Okay. College football week 11. Okay. So, Owen, do me a favor. Pull up the college football playoff top four right now.
It's all for
Yeah. We're gonna make for the viewers watching. We're gonna make some changes to that format. Okay. Right on.
as much as I don't want to. Got to, I guess.
Do it for the viewers, man. They somebody watching. Do it for the viewers. Josh
Scored
probably watching that
14.
as we speak.
It's 14-3 in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's 14-3 at halftime right now.
I'm gonna pull up the rankings.
That was a sweet touchdown pass by Lamar Jackson.
My computer's running slow. Okay,
You want me to do
I
it?
got it. No,
You
I
got it.
got it. I
Okay,
got
good.
it.
Okay,
It's
all
just
right.
running slow.
You check the story on your laptop.
Okay. So I got the AP.
All right,
I'll
that's
show you
okay.
the
The AP,
AP poll real quick.
all right. AP is fine. You can show the AP poll for the viewers too. So I ain't complaining. You know. Okay, it's this is ESPN, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna make some changes. Okay, so all right, so this is the format from yesterday. Okay, for this week and probably for tomorrow for the playoff format. Okay, so here's some scenarios that might happen. Okay, Ohio State, Michigan, they had to play each other Thanksgiving week. We all know that, right on.
Um. Yeah.
So here we got LSU at number 7. It beat Alabama. They put Bama at number 10. Okay. So let me look on my photo from ESPN from my phone. Okay. So if you guys remember watching my story or watching on social media, you guys remember what Reese Davis said that Tennessee number 1, Ohio State number 2, Clemson number 4, and Georgia number 3, and 2 teams out, Michigan and Bama. Okay.
Hmm.
So here's some
That goes out the
changes for the
window.
huh.
I said that goes out the window completely. No.
So this Tennessee number 5 out of the playoff. Okay. Georgia back at number 1. Ohio State number 2. Michigan number 3. Clemson out of the playoff boat until they win out and win the ACC. So what else? TCU might be in thick of things. They got Texas. They got Texas. They got Texas this week.
Texas isn't a joke either.
So Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, TCU, Tennessee, and Oregon. So now I look in the Pac-12 conference standings, right? Me and Owen talk about this. Me and Owen talk about this on during our pre-show, right on. So here's some
Yeah.
scenarios from huh?
Yeah.
So here's some scenarios for the Pac-12 conference, right? So Oregon is at number 8. They're number 6. I'm sorry, they're number 6.
Number 6.
So Oregon undefeated in the conference. They hadn't lost a conference game yet. 8-1 so Oregon, USC, UCLA, both of them, all 3 teams are 8-1. So one of the teams had to face each other in the Pac-12 championship game. I want to say it's gonna be between Oregon and USC. But USC got to beat UCLA end of the season though, the middle part of the season when they play. Yeah, and definitely they play Notre Dame too. USC got to play Notre Dame too, so it's gonna be USC and my Oregon Ducks battle for the Pac-12 championship. What you think on?
Well, yeah, they're the best teams in the Pac-12. Um, let me see. Will
Dan
you
Lynn
put
doing a heck
TC?
of a job so far. This ain't the same team we saw week 1, and they played Georgia. This not the same team though.
What you guys played against Georgia?
Yeah, we did get stomped to death though.
I mean, Georgia's gonna make anybody look like pansies. I mean, I at this point. But you said TCU plays Texas.
Yeah, Saturday
Who,
at 7:30 on ABC.
who does um who does Michigan play?
I can tell you. I can tell you. Hold on, I can tell you. They've been up in no scrub team. I'm a freak out. Oh Lord, they got to play Nebraska. Michigan gonna beat them.
must win for Michigan.
And
And
Bama
Ohio
got Ole
State.
Miss. Hey, and check this out. Bama got to play Ole Miss at 3:30 on CBS.
Oh, Bama, you don't have to worry about Bama. They're through.
Yeah, they
Bama to
through.
win, they're through.
They might get an Orange Bowl game now.
Let me see who Ohio State plays.
They got Indiana at 12 o'clock on Fox.
For Indiana.
And USC got Colorado this Friday on Fox Sports 1.
So what you're saying is everybody in the top 10 is going to win.
Yeah, because Colorado gonna have when my Oregon Ducks beat the crap out of Colorado. We kept racking up points the entire time, 49-10. I said Colorado they don't got a chance to beat USC.
All right, so yeah, I don't see the top. I don't see the top four going unchanged this week. This week, but
Mm,
after Saturday, I don't see them going unchanged.
okay,
For the AP poll,
right.
college football playoff. On the other hand, let me look that up real quick for you guys.
All right. I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad. Oh, you can do this.
I've been wanting to
Finally, we can
since we
see what
started this.
we can show the viewers. We can do this on the NBA, baseball, and NHL, man. I wonder if we can break some film. I wonder if we can break some film down for the viewers, though.
Okay, so per this is
Uh,
per the college football playoff site.
okay,
So this is the top four right now.
right.
Well, the top. Oh, yeah,
That's top four. You right.
yeah. This is the top four.
Okay.
So Tennessee's probably gonna fall out. I would imagine. Clemson's
Okay.
gonna fall out. Georgia and Ohio State are gonna be in. Michigan's going to be in. Bama's going. TCU's gonna be in.
Bama gonna sunk. Well, that's gonna
Well,
change by tomorrow when once the committee makes the change by tomorrow. Cause I could probably see Bama playing in Orange Bowl
so Ohio State, Georgia.
or the Cotton Bowl.
So yeah, Oregon's gonna be the first one out
Rose Bowl.
with who?
Uh,
Michigan.
Probably Bama.
And no, Bama's gonna plummet.
No, matter of fact, put a circle around my Oregon Ducks for a second. On, I would say I love the Oregon Ducks, but I don't think we're ready for the playoff though.
Yeah,
We could probably
you're gonna be the first ones out.
we could probably be in that Rose Bowl, something comfortable, you know.
So like two, though. Maybe Southern Cal.
You think USC might be out
Yeah, I think yeah.
now?
So this is my top six.
Okay,
So I got Georgia at number one,
okay.
and at number two I got Ohio State.
Hey, what week is in college football this week?
It is I can tell you from my phone.
Go to week 11 and see what the format is for week 11 if you can.
All right.
Because I don't want to see this. Did it change by yesterday? Because it might have changed.
Football. So let me. Matter of fact, let me look at the schedule.
If you can go to if you go to the week and hopefully we can see what's what and it can change. Which I don't think it will though. But Oregon gonna beat Washington Saturday. We ain't got no problem with Washington, but the main problem we always have is probably against Utah, because Utah, the way they thrown Oregon last year in the Pac-12 championship and they beat us in the regular season in Utah, that's when we had Cristobal. But still, I think this team is a lot better than everybody thinking so far in the Pac-12. I'm not even talking about in the whole, but in the Pac-12 conference though, you know.
Okay, so these are the games for Saturday
Okay.
coming up.
Zoom in for me, please. All right.
That's that.
All right, you good.
So Tennessee and Missouri. Missouri's actually kind of a tough team, but maybe Tennessee can, but Tennessee's gonna probably be out anyways.
They're gonna be out because I think the way Georgia did throw on Tennessee, I said, dog, they actually embarrassed Tennessee. That was funny though. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny.
So let's see here. So Bama faces Ole Miss. That's gonna be a good one.
Probably between y'all should beat Louisville. But Clemson, can y'all still get in the playoffs though with one loss?
I believe they can. I believe we got to win out. And I
See,
think
y'all just gotta win. Y'all just gotta win the ACC championship game just to get in the playoff. Only thing I got to worry about is Michigan, or if Ohio State win out, or if something happened in the SEC championship game, which ain't none, which something might happen on the SEC during championship week.
Nebraska faces Michigan. That's at the Big House. I think Michigan's gonna beat Nebraska. Let's see here. Your Hurricanes face Georgia Tech.
The Hurricanes. Hey, I'm not too surprised they put them on Bally Network on Massa and ESPN3. I'm not too surprised because they might put that Clemson game on Clemson Miami game on Bally Network.
Yeah,
but they ain't. I'm gonna say something for the Hurricanes fans. They ain't had no business being on primetime television last Sunday against Florida State. That should have been an afternoon game. I'm sorry. They ain't had no business being on no primetime, no ABC. They're not ready for that.
Georgia faces Mississippi State at 7.
That's an easy game for Georgia.
Yeah, definitely. Mississippi State was supposed to be good, but
Yeah.
Washington faces Oregon.
They're gonna be, bro.
Yeah, Oregon.
If Bo Nick's been, I ain't gonna lie on. You might agree with me on this. Bo Nick's been balling out since that Georgia loss. Okay.
He's alright.
So I think with Bo Nix being the quarterback for Oregon, with Dan Lanning doing with that Dan Lanning system they got for him, it got a whole lot better from when I saw when he played against Georgia.
TCU against Texas.
See, now that's the game that everybody want to see. TCU against Texas.
Texas is no slouch.
Texas, they almost did beat Alabama, and they did beat Oklahoma in the Cotton Bowl game.
Yep.
They did thrown them. That was funny. How they did thrown them. But I think Texas might. Okay, so here's my projection for the weekend. Texas might beat Oklahoma, not Oklahoma, TCU.
Wait, what'd you say? I wasn't.
Texas might beat TCU. They might get TCU a slouch test this Saturday on 8 o'clock on 7:30 on ABC.
So you're saying Texas is gonna beat TCU?
That's in my projection thinking in my head.
Interesting. Yeah, I think TCU will win, but Texas is not gonna make it easy.
No, they're not. No, I saw how they make it. They didn't make it easy for Bryce Young week 2. So For the viewers watching, you got any questions about the college football playoff format? Hit us up on our social media platforms. Right on.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So now I want to talk about HBCU football. Okay. No, no. Do you see this order change before the playoff for the viewers watching? That's the question I want to ask the viewers because I don't
What,
see nothing changing.
what's the question?
Hmm
Let me
Do
see.
you see this order change before then? That what Josh said.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because it's
I
gonna change each week. It's not like it's
well,
not like
no,
it's
no.
stagnant.
Oh, this. I said official. I said officially. Mm, not really. I don't think Clemson. Maybe if Clemson when they get hot and they can
Mm.
keep the championship. Yes.
If Oregon win the Patriots championship game, it might face somebody in the Fiesta Bowl or Rose Bowl. Hey, I'll take any game as my national championship game. So now beware of okay. Bama and Clemson fall to the teams in their rankings. What's next for the former national champions teams? What's their problems that they need to fix? Okay, let me. Okay,
Connected.
what's next for the former national champions teams, and what's their problems they need to fix? Alabama, they just got exposed against LSU in the overtime. That's how I see it.
Um, I think it comes down to them not really being disciplined
Hmm
because we've seen Will Anderson get some penalties, and
Yeah, a lot of penalties.
he's supposed to be the best defensive end
Hmm
in the in college football. He's about to be
Right.
a top pick in the draft this year coming up. It comes down to discipline. Bryce Young is he's small. He's a small quarterback. He
He
I didn't know he was 175.
Me
He's
either.
small. He's small.
That is small for a quarterback.
But I mean, that's what I think it comes down to discipline and just not.
He got too cute with the ball against LSU. In the overtime, he got too cute, smiling at the LSU sideline. I'm like, what? Like, what type of what are you doing?
They shouldn't have lost against LSU.
Yeah, he shouldn't have lost against LSU, right? But he got two losses. This what happened in 2019 when they lost to LSU in 2019 when Joe Burrow had a bunch of touchdowns. This the same game that they had years ago.
And this one, every win counts.
Yeah, it does.
Every
Because
loss counts. I
now we're
mean,
starting to see, huh?
if you want to get into this thing, the college football playoff,
Yeah.
you got to be nearly perfect, honestly.
You got to be in your A game. We're going to go to play for college football playoff. Because I never forget. You might agree with me on this. If you got two losses, you're not going to the playoff. You're not going to sneak in the playoff with two losses.
Exactly.
I
And
mean,
man,
you
it's a
actually
shame.
hurting. It's a shame that we're not going to see Bama. No, it's a good thing that we're not going to see Bama in the playoff this year. Because every year they boost them. Every year the college football playoff computer committee they boost on computers for them to go into the playoffs, sneak them in the playoffs every year.
I disagree with you. Respectfully, Bama's the best team. They've always been the best team in college football. Not this season.
Not
and
this season though.
it's unfortunate because it might be Bryce Young's last season. We're not gonna see him play. In the
I-
biggest game.
Is he a senior?
He, I think, is a junior,
Okay.
but he definitely believes he's pro ready. So
Yeah, I think Bama gonna take a back seat during the playoff and probably play for another bowl game, probably the Orange Bowl, or the Sugar Bowl or the Cotton Bowl, one or two. But it's gonna be starting. It's. I'm glad that the playoff format is not including Bama this season. Finally,
it's gonna happen whenever they're gonna do this. What 12 game? This
12 game
12 team. This twelve
format.
team format. So I think it's a good thing and kind of a bad thing
It's gonna be
because
like
I
a long.
think
It's gonna take a long. It's gonna be a long season, a long college football season. I'm telling you. Shoot, you might. Hey, you don't be surprised. They break these. Don't be surprised they break these college football conferences up and be like the NFL. Don't be surprised they do that. Because even what I said, even what I said in the middle of the summer, I kept telling you and Josh that don't be surprised in the future they're gonna break these all conference teams up and play each other like the NFL. Don't be surprised they do that.
I don't think that would be good for college football. Just
I
because
mean,
it's
hey,
and that wouldn't be good. We can get into that conversation another day. That's just a lot.
that's cool. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. Like I always said.
Yeah, yeah.
So beware of the ducks. Okay, pull up the Oregon Ducks schedule standing so far, please.
Oh, all right.
This is good. This is good. This is ain't that good.
Gotta share my screen. All right. Rashawn. We'll get Rashawn back soon. I guess he's experiencing some technical difficulties. Oh, there he is. He's back.
All right, for viewers watching, I'm back. I had to check something. So now the Oregon Ducks they beat UCLA against Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly's homecoming. Okay, then they beat University of California. That was a good win, by the way, by Bo Nix. And then here we are beating Colorado University. Easy win. So now we're going to Washington. We're going to Washington. Now Washington got to come to us.
Washington's ranked. I didn't even know that.
Say what?
Nice. I said Washington's ranked. Nice.
But I think Oregon can beat Washington. They got no problem with Washington.
Ooh, it's kind of a tough schedule after. I mean, Oregon State's no joke either.
We got Utah next week.
Utah's no joke either.
I've been watching Utah for 3 years in the Pac-12. Trust me, I know. I seen them dethrone Oregon in the regular season last year. I think they
0
we,
and 3. 0 and
what you
3
say?
the next. I said 0 and 3 the next games. The next 3 games. 0 and 3.
I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that. Now I'm gonna tell you what a real game gonna count when we play Oregon State in the season. That's what's
Rivalry
gonna count.
matchup.
And USC playing Notre Dame. I think do they? Yeah, they got Notre Dame this year. They got to play Notre Dame. I'm definitely gonna watch them and definitely Washington and Washington State. That's better. So I think Washington State they can probably get a bowl game. They can probably get a bowl bid by the weekend. But that's not too bad for Oregon right now so far. But Bo Nix, he getting all these accolades though. I gotta get the Bo Nix though. All
I
right, so
mean,
now, huh? He's in the Oregon Ducks clubhouse for quarterbacks though. For him and Marcus Mariota. But HBCU news. Jackson State we won. Jackson State won last week. They beat who they beat? Let's see. They beat Texas Southern 41-14.
Hey, 41-14.
Yeah. They got Alabama A&M this Saturday at 5 o'clock on ESPN Plus. Then they got Alcorn State. So Jackson State will host the SWAC championship game back in Jackson, Mississippi, for the second time for the second time and for the second year in a row. You know me, I'm rolling JSU for HBCU, man.
We know. We know.
Say what? Damn money, making on other jobs. Okay, but now Central lead the MEAC in football. Okay,
Hmm.
so I never forget when Central played Delaware State a few weeks ago, and the commentator for ESPN did say had projection that Jackson State might face Central this year in the Celebration Bowl, which I think the MEAC is wide open right now. Because let me look at the MEAC standings for a second. So they got Central being number one. So Norfolk State got to play Central this Saturday at what time they got at 2 o'clock. So Central got to beat Norfolk State, and then they got to play South Carolina State. So that's gonna determine who's gonna go to the Celebration Bowl. What you think on?
Yep. I agree.
I think like week 11. week 12. Yeah, week 12. Central gonna beat Tennessee Tech, and Norfolk State gonna lose to South Carolina State, and I think Central is gonna wrap that Meac title up by the weekend. Though, what you think on?
Mm-hmm. Definitely agree with you there.
Because
Central
South
probably the
Carolina
best
State,
team in the Meac.
Buddy Pugh, he lost to Delaware. He lost to Morgan State, and Norfolk State beat Morgan State. So that's a problem right there. And Buddy Pugh, he don't have the same players he had last year when he dethroned my Jackson State Tigers last year in the bowl game. He don't got the same players. That's quote unquote what I've been hearing. What you think on? What you think?
Definitely the Central. You know, Central is gonna probably win the Meac. South Carolina State's not the same.
My dad kept telling me, "Oh, you can't count Buddy Pugh out." I'm like, this is not the Buddy Pugh we saw last year. I told him that. So the MLB baseball news. Congratulations to the Houston Astros and Justin Verlander, Virginia native, 2022 World Series champions. Trade and signings begin as names look to add their roster spots for the upcoming season. I'm thinking Aaron Judge might go to the Angels. He might go to the West Coast team if the Yankees
Um,
can't come up with a good price.
the Angels.
He might go to the West Coast team.
The Angels.
He might go to the West Coast team.
If you said the Angels,
Well,
the Halos,
it's gonna be between the
the team
Angels
that
and the
was
Dodgers.
the team that was in the '90s referred to as the California Angels. Those Angels with Shohei Ohtani
Mike Trout.
and nobody else. Well, Mike Trout and nobody else.
Mm.
I think he should return back to New York.
We'll see
Um,
about that.
I guess I do have to say congratulations to the Astros, even though don't not really a fan of them. Um, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know Verlander was a Virginia native,
Me either.
but
I never. I
I,
never.
I knew, but I don't know what I can say about the Houston Astros. It's good that they didn't cheat, I guess.
Mm.
Shout out to Dusty Baker, I guess. I like him.
Yeah, cause I was like, yo, that's crazy.
And I
All
haven't
right,
even been looking at MLB free agency.
me either. During football season, during football, once the Yankees got knocked out, I said, I'm gonna go straight to football. All right, ba- basketball preview. Tar Heels #1, but but not for long. But for how long? We don't know that yet because it
Random pro. Wow.
is Memphis the new Kentucky 2.0 when it comes to recruiting, signing star players Mikey Williams and J.J. Taylor and more.
Memphis. Memphis signed
It's
Mikey
very
Williams.
interesting.
How? Oh my, Mikey Williams, man. He literally could have went to like Duke,
We gotta put
Kentucky,
some highlights of him, man.
the Blue Bloods.
You hear what I said?
I don't know if we can, copyright and all
Oh yeah, you right about it. You right about that. You right about it. I forgot about that. You right
that.
about that. I forgot about that.
but yeah, Mikey Williams is he's a beast. And Penny Hardaway, good recruiting.
Yes, he has.
He's gonna be there for a year and be. Like, what do you think about the college basketball season? Like, what are you looking forward to? Like,
I'm looking forward to the Meac in Norfolk State
yeah, yeah,
when
and then
Norfolk State. Norfolk State gonna run the table. See, Norfolk State is gonna run the table back in the basketball in the Meac and probably win it. Probably go to the big dance. Same thing for the Norfolk State girls too,
Yeah.
because both teams are unstoppable. Both teams are unstoppable to beat. That's how I feel.
And I remember you saying something that you're not sure about this Duke basketball team.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Why not?
When Coach K retired, when we lost to I forgot who we lost to in the Final Four. We lost to Carolina in the Final Four, and the coach we got now, he's recruiting, but it don't feel the same in Duke basketball. That's how I feel. They gonna go to ACC tournament, but I don't see them winning out ACC tournament like they used to be.
I gotta see them. I
I
gotta see
got it
them play.
because I got to see all the ACC teams play. So after ACC teams play, I'm gonna see them in January. I ain't gonna see them right now because football season's still going on.
I'm just hoping that Clemson has a good season.
I just hope Clemson, not Clemson, Miami, Duke, most of the ACC teams have a good year. Cause Miami, they were this close going to the Final Four, winning out the Final Four.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, me too.
Miami, Miami basketball was up.
But we got a hard time football this season. I'm like, wow. Yeah, but hey, what you did with the was for the viewers watching, um, I hope you guys enjoyed what on search on the internet, during the show. I hope you guys like that. But we're gonna start doing that from time to time, right on.
Yeah, some more in depth or to what we're discussing, and
We're,
hopefully we'll be able to have some videos maybe.
we're like we played around with it, right on.
Mhm.
So I ain't know we can do that. I'm like, as long as we ain't copyright, as long as
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't go off on the Colts. Like,
I know. I was waiting for you to do that though. I said, nah, he gonna be calm, cool him down. We did see that press
like,
conference though.
oh my gosh,
That was the worst press conference we ever seen in our lives.
it was
It was embarrassing for the Colts.
and excuse my language, but it was just Jim Mercy and the whole staff saving their asses. Just
It's a
it.
bunch of bull. It's a bunch of bull joint that's happening with the Indianapolis Colts organization. It's a bunch of bull joint. I would say something else,
Well,
but it's a bunch of bull joint.
we'll see what happens on Sunday. Jeff Saturday is the head coach. Wow, wow. Jeff Saturday
That's that's a bunch of bull
from
joint.
ESPN. They hired him from ESPN.
That's a bunch of bull joint.
Oh no, man.
We're gonna see on
Could
Sunday.
be
That's all I'm
worse.
saying. All I'm saying is we're gonna see what's gonna happen on Sunday.
I'll be right here watching it.
I'm be right here watching on Red Zone.
But if you want to follow us in everything, our socials are down below. Um, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe to the channel. We're cool people, right? We're
And,
cool people.
and
I'm
for
cool.
the viewers watching, if you guys want to continue watching the Saints and Ravens game, the United States people turn over to ESPN. International people stay on the air on international. If you watch on international people in the international country, stay on the air. Right on. Yeah, just stay on the
Right.
air, but you're not. But you watching the U.S. Turn over to ESPN to catch the. You watch the bonus coverage of the Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Other than that, we see how if you guys like that format, what we search online, let us know. We're gonna keep doing it, right on.
Of course.
We're gonna keep doing it. And Josh, hopefully you come back to the show. Hopefully it was tonight, but hopefully you come back on Monday, next week, man. Other than that, we'll see you next Monday night at 9 o'clock on YouTube. It says powered by StreamYard. Other than that, love you, man. Go Canes. Go Oregon. Go Cane. Go Oregon. You know. Boom!
Go Colts.